The first thing she felt was the silence. The deafening, suffocating kind of silence that fills a hospital room in the dead of night. As the machines beeped steadily, Maya Khan lay motionless, her chest barely rising. Outside, oil lamps flickered in her home village, light dancing in the darkness at the same moment her world shifted forever. Maya was the eldest daughter in a family of 5, living in a small town on the outskirts of Lahore. Her mother, Razia, worked tirelessly at the local clinic, her father, Ahmed, a driver. From a young age, Maya dreamed of becoming a teacher, not only to help her family, but to inspire younger children whose voices so often went unheard. Her laugh was bright, her curiosity contagious. She read borrowed books by candlelight and spent evenings tutoring neighborhood children in her cramped living room. Everything changed when her father fell ill. What began as fatigue became something worse: multiple trips to the hospital, whispered consultations, and then the diagnosis. Ahmed had a heart condition that required surgery he couldn't afford. The worry weighed on the family, but Maya stepped up. She took a job after school as a tutor, earned every rupee she could, and together they managed to scrape together enough for part of the surgery. It was a victory of sorts, but far from the end. In the weeks after the surgery, Ahmed's recovery was slow and painful. Razia shouldered double shifts, Maya balanced school and tutoring, and her younger siblings watched her with admiration and concern. Late nights and early mornings became the norm. And yet Maya held on to her dream. She would still go to university, she still believed she could become a teacher. Until one day she collapsed in the classroom she worked in. The doctors said the collapse was caused by anemia and exhaustion. The weight of responsibility had been heavy on her young shoulders. Suddenly Maya found herself in the same hospital where her father had been, a twisting of fate that felt cruel. She realized then, she had been chasing her dream at the cost of her health, of time with her family, of the lightness of youth. She felt guilt, confusion, and then fear. What if her dream cost too much? As she lay there, thoughts racing, she met Dr. Yasser Malik, a kind physician who noticed something else beneath Maya's symptoms, not just physical exhaustion, but emotional fatigue. He encouraged her to rethink the journey, that caring for others begins with caring for oneself. It wasn't an easy conversation. Maya felt torn between ambition and duty, self and family. When she returned home, the village seemed altered, not because it had changed, but because she had. She now recognized the features of sacrifice and resilience in her mother's face, the quiet pride in her father's recovery, and the eager faces of the children she tutored, children who looked up to her already. Maya realized that being a teacher didn't mean rushing ahead blindly. It meant